Hi friends, my name is Miss Chloe and today I'm going to be making a couple different videos for you guys. My first one is going to be about counting amounts and comparing different amounts. So this is going to be a math activity. So in your bag that it's going to say your name on it, there is going to be 2 pieces of orange construction paper and a little set of different, this one has cars, but there's a goat in here, there's cars, there's goats, there's a train, there is a mouse, there is 2 more things, a box and a bow. So you need to get that out. Where's the bow in here? The box. I need you guys to get those out so we can compare the amounts of different things. So the boat, the box, all of that should be in this bag. There's other things in this bag. All you're gonna need is the cards that I showed you and then the 2 orange pieces of paper. So what I want you to do is sort out the different things. So I have all the trains. I'm gonna put all the trains, there should be 5 of each, in one area. And then I'm gonna grab all the mice. I'm gonna grab all the mice and put them in one area. I'm gonna grab all of the boats and put them in one area. Just so they're sorted out and they're easier to get to when we're counting. So all the boxes, one area, all of the cars, one area, and all of the goats in one area. You're also going to need a glue stick for this activity. But other than that, glue stick, a marker, and then you'll be good. So I'll be right back. Couldn't find a glue stick, but Elmer's glue will work too. It doesn't matter which kind of glue you use. So, on your 2 pieces of paper, you're going to take one of them, and I want you to grab all of your trains and all of your cars, and then we're going to count out different amounts of those 2, but leave everything else alone. So with your trains, I want you to count out 1, 2, 3, 4 trains. Put the other one down on the side. You're not going to need it. So again, you're going to need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different trains. And then I need you to glue them on the top of this sheet. So I'll show you what I'm looking for. So I'm going to take one of my trains, put some glue on the back. You don't need a ton, I just put this much, just a little bit. I'm going to glue it at the top, and then I'm going to glue the other ones right next to it. So I'm going to take another train, glue it at the top, a little bit of glue, put it up there. What does a train sound like? Do you know what a train sounds like? There's a railroad track in town that's right next to this square that there's trains that go by there all the time. So I'm sure you have heard a train before. Fortunately, I can't, I don't know how to make a train sound. I wish I did. I've never been on a train. I wish I had though. So there are my 4 trains at the top. I put them right next to each other at the very top of my orange piece of paper. And then I'm going to take my cars and I am going to count out 1, 2, 3 cars. And then there's going to be 2 left that you're going to put to the side along with the train. So all you're going to need is 1, 2, 3 cars. That's it. You're going to put glue on the back of each cars. Here's my glue, just a little bit, and you're going to put it under the trains, just like that. The cool thing about when you get older is you can drive a car. You have to be, okay, when you turn 15, you can drive with a parent in the car. And then when you turn 16, you can drive all by yourself if you get your license and insurance and stuff like that. All right, so I've glued down my 4 trains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my 3 cars, 1, 2, 3. I had to put one of the car on its side because it wouldn't fit in here, but that's okay. Now we're going to talk about comparing amounts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trains and 1, 2, 3 cars. So out of the trains and the cars, what do I have more of? More meaning there is a bigger amount of it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trains and 1, 2, 3 cars. So which one is the bigger amount? The trains. There's more trains than cars. There is less cars than there is trains. Less means a smaller amount because there's 3 of these, 3 cars, and 4 trains. There is more trains than there is cars. So what I'm going to do is take a marker. How do I want to do this? I'm going to put a number 4 next to the trains and a number 3 next to the cars. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I made a number 4. That's what a number 4 looks like. Then 1, 2, 3. I made a number 3. And I'm going to circle the amount that there is more of. So I'm going to circle the 4 because 4 is bigger than 3. There's 4 trains and 3 cars. There's more trains than there is cars. We're going to move on to our next one. Next one, let's do the mice and then the goats. So for the mouses, I think it's mice. I think that's how you say it. I'm going to count out 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 3 mice. And then the other 2 you can just put to the side. You won't need them. You're only going to need 3. 1, 2, 3. Put glue on the back of the mice. Just a little bit. You don't want to put too much glue because that'll be a waste. So I just have the tiniest bit of glue. And I'm going to put it on the back of our trains and cars. So my trains, my cars, and on the back of this page, I have my mice. So 1 mouse, Then glue in the next one. Just a little bit of glue. I'm going to put it right next to the other one. And then my last one, since we're going to have 3, I'm going to put it right under it. So I have 1, 2, 3 mice. I'm going to take a marker and make a number 3 next to my mice. That's what 3 looks like. 1, 2, 3, the number 3. And then I'm going to take my goats, and we're going to be using all of the goats. So you won't have any extra goats. There's going to be 5 goats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to use all of the goats that you have. So just take your goats, put glue on the back of them, and glue it to your piece of paper right under the mice. I'm going to ask my Alexa to play what a mouse sounds like. I want to see if you recognize what a mouse sounds like. Alexa, what sound does a mouse make?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, what sound does a mouse make?
I don't know that one.
Kind of sounds like, how do you do it? They're real tiny and they kind of, I don't know how to make the noise. It's kind of like, it's really small. They're hard to hear. You can have a mouse as a pet, or mice can live outside. Normally, you don't really want a mouse in your house because they're considered rodents, which just means that you don't want them in your house. But you can keep them as pets. You just have to buy them from the pet store. I'm gluing on my last goat. I'm running out of room, so I kind of had to put them super close together, but that is completely fine. So I have 1, 2, 3 mice, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goats. I'm going to write a number 5 right next to the goats. That is what a number 5 looks like. This is a 3, this is a 5. So I have 1, 2, 3 mice, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goats. Which one has less? Which one is a smaller amount? Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3 mice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goats. So there is less mice than there is goats. There is more goats than there is mice. So let's circle the 5 to show that there is more goats. One, 2, 3 mice, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goats. So there is more goats than there is mice. There's less mice than there is goats. I need you to take your last piece of paper that you have, and then your boxes and your boats. And with this last one, we're going to use 3 boxes, and then put your other 2 boxes to the side. Glue on your boxes to your piece of paper. There should be nothing on both sides. Take my glue, shake it down, put it on the back of my first box. A little bit of glue, not too much. Put it on the paper. I'm going to take my next box, put some glue on the back of it. Not too much. And then my last box, since we're only doing 3. So I have my 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna write the number 3 right next to it. One, 2, 3 boxes. And then I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 boats and glue that down to your paper right under the boxes. One, 2, and 3. Running out of glue here. So I have 1, 2, 3 boxes and 1, 2, 3 boats. So I'm going to write the number 3 right next to the boats. Wait a second. Which is there more of then? If this has 1, 2, 3 boxes and 1, 2, 3 boats, then what is there more of? They're equal. There's the same amount of both. 3 boxes is the same amount as 3 boats. There's 3 of each. So they are equal. That is it, friends. I just wanted you guys to realize what there's more of, what there is less of, and then lastly, what was equal. Thank you, friends. I hope you have a good day.